Welcome to section one of this course, where we're going to be focusing on exam strategies, preparation, as well as mindset. We're going to cover a lot of different topics in this course, and this course is designed to help you get up to speed, study for, and pass any certification exam out there. Whether you're taking a CompTIA certification, a Project Management Institute or PMI certification like the PMP, whether you're taking an AWS certification, an Azure certification, any other type of certification or exam that you're going to be taking, this course is going to help you prepare for that exam and actually go through and take that exam. Now, keep in mind, we aren't studying anything technical here. I'm going to teach you how to study for and take certification exams, no matter what type of exam you're taking. That way you have the best chance of passing whatever exam that you're looking to take. So you might be asking yourself, why does any of this matter? Why should I learn how to study? Why should I learn how to take exams? I already know how to take exams. I just read the question and press the right answer, and I get 100% every time. Well, if you're that lucky, you don't need this course. But if you're like me and you struggle to prepare, you struggle to study, and you often struggle come exam day, and you're not 100% confident every single time, this course is for you. Exams are becoming far more complex, they're becoming more in depth, and you need the best study and exam taking strategies in order to get the most out of your preparation and when you actually take the exam. So this matters because no one else out there teaches this. You have to understand that when you prepare for a certification exam, you're not only putting out money in terms of buying courses and learning material, but you're also putting money into actually taking the certification exam. Most of these exams nowadays are pretty pricey. They usually start around $300 to $400 to $500 for an entry-level certification exam. So in addition to that, in addition to your money for study prep materials and for the actual exam or the certification exam cost, you also have to think about your time. Because let's say that you make $30 an hour, right? And you study for a certification exam for, let's say, 50 hours. If you fail that certification exam and you don't get that credential, you don't only lose out on the money that you paid to prepare for that exam and actually pay for to take that exam, you also lose out money on your time. So if it took you 50 hours to study for a certification exam, you fail it, and your time is worth $30 an hour, you just lost $1,500. It's even worse if your time's worth more than that. If your time's worth, say, $50 an hour, 50, $50 an hour, you're looking at $2,500 in lost time if you study for an exam for 50 hours and you fail it. So just keep that in mind. As we go through, your risk here isn't just losing out on certification costs or study materials or things like that. It's also your time. Keep that in mind because not many people talk about that. And to introduce myself, my name is Nick Mendez, and I'll be your instructor all throughout this course. I've taken dozens of certification exams over the past 5 years, and I have many, many certifications, including my prestigious PMP certification. I have my CAPM, many different CompTIA certifications from my Security Plus, my CISA Plus, my A Plus, my Project Plus, my Cloud Plus, and more, my PSM, and many, many different other certifications. So I've taken quite a few exams the past few years, and I can give you all of the different types of strategies that are going to work to help you pass. Additionally, I'm an author of a best-selling project management book called PMP Exam Prep: Ultimate Guide to Passing on Your First Try. This is available on Amazon for a very, very low cost. For the ebook, I believe it's only $1.99, and for the hardback or for the paper copy, it's $19.99. But if you want to study project management and you want to pass the prestigious PMP exam and get your PMP certification, or just learn about project management, check this book out. It's completely free on our website, teachmeit.co. That's just teachmeit.co. And you can get this book completely free, no charge, nothing, completely free, and you can start studying this today. This is a great book, great resource, especially if you're going for project management, you want to learn about project management, or you want to take the PMP exam. In addition to being a global worldwide teacher with over thousands of students in my online courses, on my YouTube channel, Udemy, on my website, teachmeit.co, I also have an immense amount of knowledge on general and specific exam prep. Because I've worked one-on-one, group, and video sessions with thousands of students, I've learned all about how people actually learn. That's what I'm going to help you do in this course. I'm going to teach you how to learn, how to apply your knowledge, and how to have the best chance of passing your specific exams. In addition to that, I've coached so many people on many different certification exams, everything from PMP to CompTIA and many, many more. So rest assured, if you're looking to learn all about how to learn, you're in the right place. Additionally, I'm the founder of Teach Me It. We offer many different courses, practice exams, different type of PDF resources, study guides on our website, on Udemy, and you can also find some of our resources on YouTube as well. So we cover a wide variety of different topics. If you haven't already, check us out on our website, on YouTube, or on Udemy. So here's what we're going to cover in this course in section 2, which is the next section. We're first going to learn about the three types of learning, which is your visual learning, your auditory learning, and your hands-on or your kinesthetic learning. And we're going to learn about the different ways that you can study with those forms of learning and different learning materials to help you based on your specific learning style. Additionally, we're going to show you how to build a personal study plan and how to tailor your study environment to make sure that it suits you. We're also going to talk about practice exams. Practice exams are very, very frequented in terms of topics for exam prep, but you have to make sure that you find the right practice exams and that you understand where practice exams are useful for and when they should be used, and where they're not as useful for and when they shouldn't be used. Finally, in section 2, we'll end that section off with mastering the mindset that you need to cultivate when you're actually studying. So a lot of people talk about mindset in relation to the exam day. So when you're actually taking the exam, we cover not only exam day, but we also cover the mindset you need when studying. So that's what we're going to cover in section 2 there in the next section. In section 3, we're going to cover 4 main topics. We're going to talk about how to plan out the week before your exam, what to do the day before your exam, what you should do the day of your exam, as well as exam strategies that you can implement immediately on your exam when you first start taking your exam. And in addition to exam strategies that you should implement, we're also going to be talking about the flip side of that. So we're going to be talking about common exam mistakes that you need to avoid. And that's section 2 and 3 of our course. Next, I want to tell you, if you want to check out courses after this one, again, we've got dozens of courses available on our website, on Udemy, on YouTube, tons of great resources out there. These are just a few different resources that we have. Trello Basics course on the basics of Trello, Kanban for productivity, so the basics of Kanban, project management tool courses, including Asana, Trello, ClickUp, and Monday. We have an amazing LinkedIn course that has thousands of students in it on how you can build your LinkedIn from scratch. That's our best enrolled course. We've got thousands of students in that one. Additionally, we have our PMP course, our PMP practice exams course. This PMP course is full length. This is a paid course, and the PMP practice exams is paid as well, but those are full length practice exams. Additionally, we do have 3 free resources here in terms of free courses for our PMP exam resources. Let me end this video off here with course tips and how to follow along. So when you're starting out, make sure that you speed things up on the video player when needed or slow things down. You could use, say, 1.5x or 1.75x, or you could slow things down and use something like 0.5x or 0.75x directly in the player that you're watching this on. So no matter where you're watching this, if you hover over your screen, you'll see the play button and everything appear. Go in settings, go to playback speed, and change it and increase it or decrease it if you need to increase the video speed or slow the video down. Additionally, make sure that you use closed captions on the setting bar if needed. Those will be located around the place that you'll find the playback speed on the settings bar. Additionally, make sure you follow along actively. Make sure you're taking notes, that you're implementing things as we talk about them, and that you're overall following along with us. We do make this course a little bit more interactive, so you're going to have different exercises that you need to fulfill in order to move on to the next video. Try not to skip over those exercises. Those are very, very important. Additionally, you can join our online communities no matter where you're watching this from. We've got a Facebook page, Instagram page, LinkedIn page. We've got a Discord page. We've got a Reddit page. We've got our website. We've got a ton of different places that you can check us out on. If you're really serious about joining us, you can find those links. Just look us up, Teach Me IT, Teach Me It. It's all one word. And you can also, if you're on Udemy, you could go to our Udemy profile, click on our profile, and you can see all of our socials. We have the little icons for those. But for the most part, just go to teachmeit.co. That's our website. If you go to the footer of our website, you'll see all of our social media links. Additionally, make sure you check out our other courses. Again, we've got dozens of free courses out there that are really, really going to help you in your career and in your learning journey. We've already talked about this one. This is just a repeat. Slow things down or speed things up as needed with the video player. So with that, you're ready to jump into this course. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to reach out to me. Again, my name is Nick Mendez. I'm going to be your instructor all throughout this course, and I'm wishing you the best of luck as you go through this.